Hey guys, this is Will. First ever cast I've ever done, so we're going to be looking at a Zerg versus Protoss match, and we're going to see how it goes, and I want you guys to leave me some feedback, let me know how I could have casted it better, and also I don't want you guys to take this too seriously because of who it's coming from. I'm basically just a total noob who lives in Minneapolis, who's had the game for like 4 months, and just decided it'd be pretty fun to do a cast. So let me know what you think, and make sure to leave feedback and subscribe. All right, cool. Here we go. We're gonna jump right into it. So we have a Nerchio, who I'll probably just be calling Zerg, and this guy Medel Protoss, and good luck, fun have. And the spawn locations are close, as we can see. So it's gonna be pretty easy to rush on this map because of the short spawn locations. They're pretty close to one another. So maybe we'll see some expansions and some harass and some cool stuff going on here. So I'm looking forward to it just in general. Here comes the pylon on 9, and let's see what's going on over here in the Zerg base, an Overlord. So we're gonna go straight to the Videl camp. He's checking everything out at his nexus, resetting the location, counting his probes, whatever. He hasn't found his opponent yet. But hopefully he'll be delighted to find out where he is, because he's Protoss and he's Zerg, and maybe he'll go for a quick expansion. Here, he's sending out his probes and maybe building. I don't know. He's got a scout, I think. Yeah, that's right. So now we're gonna go to the everyone cam and check this stuff out. And here we see he's gonna scout now, right? Yeah, he better be scouting. Be a very dirty thing to be building an expansion that early. Actually, not really, but still, it's just weird. He doesn't have enough money. And so, as we can see here, they're pretty equal in the economy right now, and they're just going to scout each other. Are they going to do a high five? Oh no, he built the gateway. Never mind. It's not going to be a worker high five. I love it when that happens, when they both click on each other's base, and they walk right into each other, and they like pass right through each other. It's kind of funny. He's just checking out, can't decide whether to go up the ramp or not. And back at home, we see the Protoss hold ahead in harvesters, but that's all about to change right here. And let's see, he's got some energy, maybe he could be using it, I don't know. I'm not going to try and say these guys are very bad very often because they're way better than me, obviously. So here's the gas. This is important because now the spawning pool is finished and he's probably going to get metabolic boost. Let's see the gas over here. He's getting the gas and he should be getting the cyber core down pretty soon. Yep, there he goes, cyber core. And Overlord randomly scouting over here. Here's this drone, and let's see, what's he gonna do here? Oh, builds the extractor right there. That's gotta be annoying for Protoss, and this kind of, oh, well, the Zealot's out already. That's lucky. It can happen earlier before you have 100 gas, or very much gas at all, and when it happens, it's really irritating because you get the Zealot out, and you have to kill it, but it takes forever, and they do some harass, and they do that, obviously, so it just stays there forever. It's really hard to get enough gas to get a stalker right now, and this thing started. Warp gate started. So we're going to check out the tech going on over here. And he's just started the metabolic boost, and he's keeping them in gas. One guy in gas. So that could mean roaches, or it could mean a lair. And here's the queen, just chilling out. And here's an expo. And this is important because, you see, he's kind of forced this guy into a path where he can either do like a zealot cheese, which is kind of too late now, and he doesn't think he's going to do that because, I mean, look, he's getting warp gate, he's getting a stalker. Oh, here we go. This is going to be intense. Does he kill anything? I think he kills one in this, if I remember correctly. I've seen this before, don't. It's not a secret. But, Zealot's coming in here. They kill one, and here's the Stalker. And they're going to go after this thing. And the Stalker is going to finish off that Zergling. Here's the Queen being transferred down here. It's about to finish. Let's see. Drones get transferred. Roach Warren coming up. This is crucial, because it means not a lair. It's not going to be a lair. It's just going to be the regular old roaches, and maybe like a push or another expansion or roach speed maybe coming up if he does get a lair, or maybe roach hydra with upgrades. It could be a lot of things. So that's just kind of a Zerg, like just kind of a standby. I wouldn't say it's like the typical build because you could do a lot of things in Zerg, but I'd say in Zerg vs Protoss it's pretty regular to see a roach Warren going down there. So here's another expansion, but this guy's he's up way earlier than him. He's already got it up. He just started building it, basically. And so he's got the Queen down here. He's got the Overlord here. And so we're gonna look right now at the unit composition. So it looks like from this point, he's got some other workers, but they're about to turn in their minerals, like little homework assignments. You know what I'm talking about, like all the little kids like circling around the teacher's table. Oh, we have our homework assignments, and then it's just like that, but the kids would have minerals and the teacher would be a nexus. So yeah, pretty much a perfect metaphor right there. So he's got the nexus up, and the economy is fairly equal. The Zerg jumped ahead a little bit. I don't know. It's equal, I'd say. It's just changing the area a little bit. So the gas is, he should maybe be getting these gas if he's gonna do what's he gonna do? Oh, he has tons of gateways. He has 5 gateways and another one here. 6. So maybe he should get more gas so we can afford more stalkers. He doesn't even. He has 1 gas right now, which is a big problem. Unless he's gonna go mass zealot against roaches. So yeah, that's kind of a problem. So yep, his queens are saturating, and maybe I'd be thinking right now about, from this guy's point of view, about getting a 3rd. I'd feel pretty safe from anything. Well, maybe not. Maybe he shouldn't get a 3rd, but I'd be thinking about it because I'm a total noob, right? Yeah. So here are these stalkers. They were just gonna try and get some map vision, but they got totally owned by their zerglings. And here comes the rest, some more stalkers and some zealots, but he's got his army split up here. He doesn't know about the roaches yet. Let's pause it. I'm gonna check that. He doesn't know about the roaches. Well, he doesn't even know the Zerg is here. That's just weird. He didn't even scout. He just has his army. He's kind of blindly defending, I guess. Which, you know what? I'm a total noob, so that's okay. All he can see of the Zerg is this. It's all he knows exists. For all we know, this could be like an AI game where, you have to defend off the waves of Zerglings and Roaches and Zerg units, and he's just like, okay, I don't even need to scout, I'm just going to build a shit ton of gateway units, and we're going to see what happens. So we're just going to check this out now. Back to the game, and we're going to switch out of the metal cam back into the ammo cam. Here come the Roaches. He was not expecting that once again. He probably just expected some Zergling rise, and here's some more Zerglings. These are going to be really useful, because the Zealots are going to be taking a lot of damage when they try to attack the Roaches, because the Roaches are going to target them first. But, the Zealots get right into the... Oh my god, I'm sorry. The Zealots get right into the Zerglings and just totally destroy them all. So basically, what we're going to see here is the Stalkers counter the Roaches, and the Zerglings, or the Zealots counter the Zerglings. But the Roaches counter the Zealots, and the Zerglings counter the Stalkers. So it's going to be a micro battle if the armies are pretty equal, and we're going to check it out on that. We're going to check if the armies are pretty equal. Sorry. Army. I haven't been doing this very long. 52 to 64. This guy's Protoss has spent more, way more actually, and but that's typical Protoss units. Really expensive, but still pretty good, really good. And Zerg is going to be all about flooding, which is why he has more food, and it still costs less. So we're gonna just check that out. We're gonna go to production here to see if we can. Oh, 24 freaking Zerglings, kind of just in time. So there they come. 20. These Zerglings are going to be a big help because he's going to need Stalkers to take on the Roaches because the Zealots are just going to fail completely against them. But when the Zerglings come in, he's just going to totally die. And so a good mix of the gateway units is going to be really the key to survival here. But I feel like... Oh, we're going to pause it. He still hasn't gotten that yet. He should maybe be getting a layer here. He has a lot of gas. I'd get a layer. And, yep, oh, there he goes, getting the layer, taking the noob's advice. Alright, total awesomeness. Oh, and see, there's a Stalker. He doesn't need these Stalkers anymore. It's just 3 Roaches. This many Stalkers, what is this going to help him against? Oh, here comes some Zerglings. Let's see, can they do any damage? Pause. Okay. 32. Good, this is a crucial part of the game. 32. Killing all of these probes. This is huge. 27, 25, 23 probes. And the Zealots are getting warped in way too late. From 32 to 23. He killed 9 probes. He's going to kill some more. Oh, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16, let me pause that. Make sure I did my math right. Wait a minute. 18, I think. Right? Because 32 to 14. 32... 14 minus, oh my god, 32 minus 14 is, yeah, I think it's 18. Tell me if I'm wrong, I'm a noob. I think it's 18. You know what? So shut up. If I'm wrong, I suck at math, so get over it. Okay, let's go. So, ton of economic damage anyway. It doesn't really matter the number, so he's gonna push here and hopefully gonna win, because he should win anyway. He's in a position to win. He's in a position to expand. That's what he should really be thinking about doing. He should expand, get some drones, or he can either do that, build up his economy, or he can make a huge army and just go crush him because he has no workers, basically. This guy still, amazingly, is producing units out of 6 gateways, unless he's not. Is he not? No, he's doing it okay. So, here comes the Zealots and the one Stalker. Finally, he's, switched to a mix that's doable, but it always seems like the Zerg is just one step ahead. He gets a ton of Zealots, he gets a ton of Roaches, he gets a ton of Stalkers, he gets a ton of Zerglings, so the Zerg is really playing to counter, and Protoss is just guessing. So now we look. 13 to 30. Wait a minute, was there another harass? Yes, there was Roach harass. I'm going to go back and catch that, sorry guys. So he has none of these units. Here comes these 2 Roaches. They were up here fighting a Zealot. I didn't catch that either. But here's the big battle. And simultaneously, while he's defending this, check this out. He's moved the Roaches down there. He's moving them through. There's no static defense. There's no defense to speak of at all. And see, now we see that there was a couple transfuses going down from this queen. Here the Roaches are in the line. They're going to be doing some pretty big economic damage. And he GG's because he lost his army. Because look at this. Look at this. This is beautiful. This is really good Zerg play, in my opinion. He sees Stalkers and Zealots. And the occasional sentry. What does he do? He makes Roaches and Zerglings, the traditional response. But instead of really attacking very often, he did do that one push, but maybe he should, and he reinforced it with the right unit. That's the key thing. This guy has been, I think, building the wrong units to, when all those Zerglings were coming attacking him, he just kept building Stalkers. Zealots would have been a better choice, because there were only 3 Roaches and all those Zerglings. He kept on building the Stalkers, kinda, lost him a lot of stuff, so maybe he should have built Zealots. This guy, when he comes with a push, he responds with the right unit. He sees Zealots, he builds Roaches. He sees Stalkers, he builds Zerglings. And look at this, right at the end, I think it's just perfect, because the Roaches are totally going to own everything, and the Zerglings are doing the damage to the Stalkers and to the Zealot, and I think that's a good picture. Even the Queen getting involved. Let's see, did he get any kills? No kills. How many kills? How many kills did this Stalker get? Look at these Stalkers. These Stalkers are ballers. He's an instructor, he's a mentor, and he is another mentor. And the Zealot is a disciple, whatever, who cares. Here are these Roaches being cool. Slayer. That's awesome. And so he GG's, or excuse me, I keep saying that. He GG's. I said it again. He GG's for good reason. And so I think this was a pretty good game altogether, and I enjoyed it. And once again, I'm a total noob. Don't take me too seriously. And leave me any feedback about how I could do this better below in the comments. Alright, thank you so much. Bye.